So it's interesting. The average on the back end has dropped by like 25 years. You take a look at it; those two guys provided a lot of leadership. And and speaking of some of the other players, you look at your decor and you kind of look at them as young now. But you're a veteran. Do you take a look at those two guys, the leadership void, and maybe have to say to yourself, maybe I need to step up and help some of these younger guys?
I think so. I think you do need that vocal aspect on the back. And as it's kind of weird to say, one of the older guys, but it's really what it is. Don't like hearing it necessarily, but it's. I think it's something that I've grown throughout my last couple years. Just with more experience, we're so comfortable with each other in the room. We love the character in this locker room, so we're comfortable with each other. We all can talk about anything we need to, so that makes it easier. But I do think that's important. I think it's something I want to keep evolving in. I learned a lot from Greener. I learned a lot from Big Z. Just kind of taking those little notes down. I've learned a lot from Lou too. Just the way he conducts himself and what he's kind of passed down to me has been huge. So it's I'm excited to do it. It's definitely a little bit more of a challenge having that, being one of the older guys, but I'm excited for it.
It's also interesting. To a man, every single person in this locker room talks about this team has belief in the group, but also every guy on this team is a leader. So how can you lean on that to get past and put last season in the rearview mirror and move forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something we pride ourselves on. We're pros. I think we look at what we had to deal with going into the bubble. It definitely wasn't our best hockey leading into the little break that we had there, and we sat down with each other during COVID and just said, look, we get a chance to go to playoffs. Let's make the best of it. And we show up in a non-ideal situation, and we were able to have fun. We enjoyed it. I mean, you talk to guys, it was great for us there. So we're able to find those kind of happy moments in some of the darker times. And we know last year we failed. We didn't put the product on the ice that we wanted to. So it's important for us. We're excited. It's a challenge, and we just embrace it. We're just excited to get back to it.
I just wanted to ask you about Walsh. When we spoke to Lee, and he said that you could tell how much work he put into this offseason. What have you seen?
Yeah, I mean, I was with him all summer back here. He did a ton. I think everything about it, whether it's on ice, off ice stuff, he put in work, and that's what it takes. I think I think when I look back when I was starting to come up and my first couple years pro, it's tough. Like you go through first time playing 82 games, and it's a grind with the travel, stuff like that. You look going to summer thinking, oh, I want some time off, but it's not. It's time to just get better. And at that age too, you're getting stronger. That's a big thing for me. Is my biggest focus when I was that age was getting stronger, and I think he did that. Just being with him every morning in the gym, and then the little stuff he's doing on the ice, whether it's with the skills coaches, the skating coaches that we have, stuff like that. So he's put in the effort, and I'm excited to see him.
He said he learned how to cook. Is that from you teaching?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if he's learned to cook. When I try some of these cook, then I'll let you know.
He said it's basic stuff.
Yeah, maybe mac and cheese out of the box, stuff like that maybe. You can read the directions, but I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it.
Thanks.
Lastly, you've been through some coaching changes here. How has this one been, the transition, and how does it differ from other ones that you've been through?
I think each one has its ups and downs. We love Trotsy. I think what he was able to bring here, what he was able to do with us was huge. So it was tough to see him go, and I got to see him this summer, which was nice. But it was definitely tough seeing the news. But at the same time, that's a decision that they made up top. I have full confidence in the staff. I have full confidence in the front office, what they decide. So that's kind of out of our hands, and we love Lane too. We have some familiarity with him as far as when he did take over for the certain games in the year, and then the PK speaks for itself. Just the time we've got to spend with him over the last couple of years. So there is that familiarity that it's not something completely new coming to camp. We didn't know what to expect, so we do have that, which is nice, especially with the older group we have and that tight knit group we have. So it's definitely a little bit of a change, but we're excited for it.